That's it. Back your line. There you go. Back of the line. That's it. Lindsay.
What are you doing? I told you not to come here. Don't touch the earring.
Okay, keep it going.
Just follow me. You're gonna scare the kid. Don't touch me.
Hey, Mike.
Don't before it comes over. Turn up the light. Let go of me.
No, I'm
You're
gonna
like,
take
Mom! Stay here.
Hey, hey, what's your problem? Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Get in the car!
I was going through the basement. I don't know how I wound up with all your coffee table books.
You got the coffee table. So, how's it going? The, wedding plans?
Well, the wedding plans are going just fine, thank you. You know, it's been pretty exhausting. I don't know how much you remember about our wedding.
I remember not getting a wink of sleep the night before. Then not getting out of bed for 3 days after.
Yeah, well, nothing like that this time around.
I'm sorry to hear.
Daniel has his first quarter conference at the end of March, and I start my new job next week. So there really isn't a whole lot of time after the wedding.
Next week? That's a hell of a commute.
I'm, not commuting.
You moved already?
I moved in with Daniel.
Before the wedding?
Yes. With the wedding plans and relocating.
What kind of message are you sending the girls?
Bailey, they are not children.
Ariana's 14.
Ariana is with my mother. She will finish out the school year and move in this summer after we're married.
What do you want from me, Janet? You keep sending me these signals.
Signals?
Am I supposed to sit back and watch you throw your life away?
Can I care for the father of my children without you thinking that I'm asking you to save me?
Not asking Janet screaming from the top of your lungs, making excuses to see me. Moving in with him to force my hand.
Oh, I am not forcing.
How do I know this whole wedding thing isn't just to get my attention?
Oh, this wedding thing?
Yeah, the guy who lives in Atlanta. Am I supposed to think that was an accident? In addition to the abduction of Josie Wells and the 2 victims found in Boulder, a 3rd victim was found an hour ago by New Mexico State Police. The subject is moving south. INS and U.S. Border Patrols have all been notified.
You could be making a run for the border. Try to use her to get across.
Hispanic, 16 to 18 years of age, medium build, and no one fitting his description has been reported missing.
Any gang affiliation?
The point of attack was too far away. An argument was reported, but no one was close enough to hear what was being said.
So there's no clear motive?
Carjacking was ruled out when her car was found abandoned.
Now, the locals think he was after a pair of earrings she received as an anniversary present.
Yeah, but why arguing? Why would he take her?
She put up a fight. Didn't want to give him up.
Or had the presence of mind to keep talking. Create a distraction until someone came to help.
Yeah, but he had no problem killing the men, so I mean, why would he go to all this trouble?
You think he's looking for a ransom?
Well, there's been no attempt to contact the family, but until the body turns up, we can't rule it out.
No, Josie doesn't have any druggy friends. Look, The kid mugged her.
I know it seems unnecessary to go back over the details.
This is a gated community. I pay extra so people like that can't get in here.
Anything unusual happen?
No. She dropped the kids off at school. She did a little shopping and she called the office, but I was in a meeting.
And what time was that?
I don't know. It was morning sometime. I couldn't reach her.
Does she carry a cell phone?
Yeah, it's still in the damn charger. She forgets it half the time. So, what do you think here? You think that this kid was watching us and followed her?
At this point, it's hard to say how or why he focused on her.
Well, how else could he have known about the earrings?
Are you going to find my mommy?
Of course she is, Lindsay. I'm Barbara, Josie's mom.
Samantha Letters.
There you guys are. Okay, come on. Let's go. Everybody up to bed. Let's go. Up. I'll be up in a minute to tuck him in. I never should have got her those earrings. She didn't even want them.
We talked to the neighbors. Nobody saw anything suspicious or anybody matching his description.
I'll post a unit outside your home for the next few days.
Why haven't we heard anything?
We will. We've got the entire Southwest covered.
It's been more than 24 hours since your wife survived the initial attack. The chances are good that she'll get out of this alive.
Alive? She loses it if the nanny is 5 minutes late. My wife can't handle this. She can't make the simplest decision on her own. I have to do everything. I'm gonna go up and put the kids to bed.
$100 says he's on the phone to his claims adjuster the second we leave.
Why would she risk her life for a pair of earrings she didn't want?
Yeah, I must have fallen asleep. Whoa, that looks cool. Oh, he's gonna be mad.
Oh, I hated it, blonde. That's all I care about is I'm beautiful to you anyway.
Jose,
Oh, I know. It's okay.
Well,
You
it was
did
an
the right-
accident, though, because... Well, once I saw those earrings,
Shh. It's okay. We're gonna survive this, okay?
Everyone would have found out about us, and they would have never let us see each other again. I couldn't live with that.
Hey.
What's wrong? Jose! Hey, Jose! Josie!
Hey, what do you mean by kissing old Pancho like that when we're trying to eat here, huh?
You got a problem with that?
Oh, do I have a problem with that? I don't know. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, we do have a problem with that.
Hey, if you got an itch that bad, maybe me and my buddy here, we can show the boy how it's done, huh? Hey, don't walk away from me now! I'll be a little Mexican boy.
Let's get out of here, Jose. Josie!
You drive.
I drive?
I'm tired. Need some sleep.
Look at her home life. her environment. Her husband is posing her and her children. He's putting them on display. She didn't forget her cell phone. It was a leash that she refused to wear.
So what? She snapped and ran off with this kid?
Maybe he made her do it. Easier to hide a hostage that way.
If she's a hostage, she doesn't need to change her appearance.
West along the Arizona border, no longer moving south.
She's destroying her image. She's disgusted with his image of who she ought to be, the perfect wife.
Rejecting her life.
To be with him. The antithesis of everything that she's rejecting.
Like a Patty Hearst kind of thing?
No. She knows this boy.
We need to identify the boy. Check and recheck with missing person reports. Radio, television, get someone to come forward.
Get some guys on it.
Have George run a background on Josie. Work up a computer and Anne's photo. Black hair, shorter cut.
She needs to survive this, Bailey. Her instincts as a mother may be taking over at this point.
It's not the woman her husband described.
He doesn't have a clue as to who his wife really is.
Hey, why didn't you leave a message?
Because it was him.
Baby, you've got to tell your mother you're okay.
What, she never cared before? Marrying that bastard, letting him beat me like that?
He's never gonna touch you again.
Yeah, I know. I should have done him weeks ago. I knew him. You know, I don't even care if they know. I don't even care if I ever even see him again. I just want to go, and I just want to keep on going.
Okay, then that's what we'll do.
Bailey?
It's impossible. She's afraid of guns. You know, you can't do anything to help, so you have to blame the victim.
ATF records indicate your wife purchased the gun 6 weeks ago. Under her maiden name. Same caliber used in the killings.
What are you people saying? That my wife has gone on some killing spree with a kid she doesn't even know?
No, actually, we think that she knew him.
How? Where?
They could have met at the mall, car wash. Did your wife work outside the home?
No. She did volunteer work, answering phones at a crisis center. The Wheaton's house or center. She wasn't a counselor or anything. It's just being around it just made her miserable. Bringing all those other people's problems home, I couldn't stand it.
So you made her quit?
Look, she doesn't have enough compassion for her own family.
Malone. Great. We've got an ID on the boy.
Miss, you can't go in there.
Alex is a good boy. He didn't do this.
This is Roberta Lopez, Alex's mother.
I heard on TV that he could be in trouble.
Mrs. Lopez, do you know where your son is?
He didn't come home last night. Then this morning, I found these letters from her. 3 and 4 a day. Filthy letters. A woman throwing herself at a child. My son is not to blame. Your wife is to blame.
Okay, all right.
Hold her in the next room till we're finished here.
I just received the last of the letters. Should take a little while to work up a handwriting program, but after that, they should scan pretty quickly.
We're looking for repeated words and phrases, variations in spelling.
I know how psycholinguistics works, Bailey.
Say again, George, you're cutting out.
I said I feel a little voyeuristic, reading somebody else's mail.
His letters are full of sex, very adolescent. She's preoccupied with him. There's nothing about her feelings.
That's what a 16-year-old wants to hear. She seduced him.
This might connect a few dots. Alex's stepfather has a few drunken disorderlies. Put the kid in the emergency room a couple of times.
Yeah, and the Lopez phone records show 27 calls to the Wheaton Center in a period of 2 weeks.
That's how they met.
Well, she's probably a victim of abuse herself.
Is there any indication where they're headed?
I doubt they know. Get this out over the wire. We're looking at a spree killing. I want a 10-state heads up and everyone on the job.
All right, let's assume for the moment that she is in control of her life for the very first time, right? But she's very insecure. She's paranoid. She's probably prone to fits of jealousy. I mean, she's like a schoolgirl, right? I mean, she's writing him obsessively 3-4 times a day. So if they are rejecting conventional society, then they may try to legitimize their feelings for each other in some sort of mock ceremony.
I'll get with Caballos, identify wedding venues in the region, chapels, lakes, vantage points. If their anger is aimed at conventional society, who are they likely to target? Priests, ministers, judges.
Yeah, well, anyone who judges them who doesn't accept their union. Now, the victims in the park had a history of assault. That attack may have been provoked.
Outfield's straight away. Freddie Dawson's ahead on the count to first baseman Jack Anderson. Pitch is a breaking ball inside.
You getting hungry?
Yeah, but I thought we were low on cash.
We're all right.
You know, when I get to the majors, we're not gonna have any money problems.
You're all I want. Would you look at that?
What are you doing?
Oh, relax.
You gotta stop this. This isn't funny. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
We need some witnesses. Yeah. You may kiss the bride. This too.
Nice.
Have a nice life.
Please, Mommy. We miss you and we love you. Please come home.
That would bring me back to reality.
I don't think that we should release it. I'm just not sure how it will affect her.
We've got to do something to flush them out. They're zigzagging across a 4-state area. I can't throw out that many roadblocks.
Concentrate your manpower here. Cut a full route south and east, driving back toward us.
I'll never betray you. I'll love you forever. Every emotion is an extreme. It's never forever. She gives him unconditional commitment. It's almost as if she's never known what she's wanted or what she's felt. Until now.
She's in love, whether it's real or even returned. She knows how it feels to love someone. You're lucky to feel that once in your life.
Get in there.
Hey, give that song a rest, would you? You're going to wear out its grooves.
It's digital. It doesn't have grooves.
Going to wear out its digits.
Another round.
Dance, do whatever they want.
Bartender?
Yes, ma'am.
I never was good at that. Why were you, looking at her?
Looking at who?
That bride.
She was looking at me, I guess.
Because you think she's sexy?
I think you're sexy.
Don't lie to me, Alex.
Josie, come on and dance with me.
I'm not kidding.
Come on and dance with me, Josie.
Don't lie to me, Alex. I mean it.
Josie, I love you. I'm never gonna betray you.
Okay. Okay. Get your hands off me. Don't touch me.
Get against the car. Inside.
I lost the kid. Can't be far.
Okay. Looks like your boyfriend ran out on you, honey.
Hey, come on. I got you. Right over there.
Don't move! Let me see your hands! Put them on the hood! Let's go! You're going back in the car. Hey!
Come on, give me the gun. Get in the car. Come on! What are you doing? Get in the car!
I think he's dead.
Car!
Meshel was treated. He's being held overnight. Witnesses said they struggled. She shot Castaneda 4 times. He just stood there with a gun in his hand watching. She was looking for attention. She's got it now.
Which one tried taking her into custody?
Castaneda.
Can be more personal. Maybe he looked at her in a dismissive way or objectified her, diminished her feelings for Alex. The first shot was reactive, the second, psychological.
They were here for about 2 hours. Told everybody they'd just gotten married. Guess they bought quite a few rounds in honor of the occasion.
She's buying acceptance.
Kept playing. Got a hold of my heart. Dancing to it.
What year did that come out?
I think around 82. He wasn't even born. Might mean something to her. I'll have George add lyrics to his word search.
No, it's not the words. It's time in her life, 15, coming of age.
I'm gonna have the mother brought in.
Someone needs to get a pot of black coffee to these people. The guy could barely remember the make of his car, let alone a license plate number. No idea which way they're headed. Barkeep talked a little baseball with the kid. Other than that,
Aren't there a lot of spring training camps around here?
yeah, within a few hundred miles.
As long as they're feeding each other's fantasies.
I've got I-17 and US 60 sealed off from here to the Arizona border. That should block them off from Mesa, Tempe, all the major spring camps. Still leaves 1,000 miles of unprotected road.
They've got 6 hours on us. Get out some public awareness. Caution, avoidance of scene. It's a manhunt. Extreme prejudice applies.
Got it.
She only killed one of them. The one that touched her. I don't think that this is about them anymore, Bailey.
Oh, now what's wrong with the radio?
Busted. It's like the rest of this evening.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm sure glad you stopped.
I don't recall anything special that year. A place where she might want to return to. I don't understand what's gone so wrong. She had a happy childhood, has a wonderful family, 2 beautiful girls.
You're divorced from her father, aren't you?
She was only 6, barely remembers him. He passed away a few years ago.
And you never remarried?
No.
No long-term boyfriend?
No.
Mrs. Ely, these are the letters that your daughter wrote to Alex. There may be some significance.
I don't want to read those.
Mrs. Hinckley, your daughter has run off with this boy.
That boy abducted her, took her from her family, her girls.
In the letters, she talks about sex in a very adolescent way. She isn't comfortable with being a woman. This usually indicates a person who doesn't trust their own feelings. Feels as if their feelings have betrayed them in the past.
There's been nothing like that with Josie. She had a perfectly wonderful childhood. Loving, warm, I gave her everything. A mother couldn't ask for a better daughter.
And you would know if there was a problem?
There were no problems.
I mean, she wouldn't even look at the letters. She just kept telling me about her daughter's perfect childhood. I don't know. I get the feeling that something really bad happened to Josie as a girl.
You think she was sexually abused?
Yeah, I do. But she either A, didn't tell her mother because she wanted to protect her mother's feelings, or B, she did tell her and her mother didn't believe her because she wanted to uphold that image of her perfect child.
So we're talking about a neighbor, relative.
Anyone that she would trust, anyone who could betray her. But that still only tells us why.
Look at George on it.
You know what? I don't think he's gonna pull this one out of a computer. Maybe we go back to the letters.
Got a plate number in the car they stole at the bar. Possible sighting along La Paz Canyon Road.
Great.
We pick up the trail.
Well, I'm not going back to your sweater now. Should have thought about that 100 miles ago.
Well, what if I get a chill?
I'll keep you warm. Funny that your car wouldn't start all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
I was in a repair shop for miles.
I like your husband. You know, people didn't approve of me and Emery at first. He's a Christian Scientist and I'm Jewish. Not to mention the difference in our ages. He's 4 years younger. Oh, it hasn't always been easy. My mother never did forgive me. But you gotta follow your heart, dear.
$140 letters in 47 days, for a grand total of 282,056 words, out of which 5 words repeat an average of 1,700 times. Love, betray, trust, loyal, and forever.
The repeated use of the words loyal and betray suggests a broken trust in people, presumably male, since she seems to be emotionally distant from the men in her life.
Alex is a man.
He's only 16, Joe.
Yeah, Alex is a boy. If there was abuse, she would be afraid of men who are her own age or older than she is.
What about her husband?
She's playing a role for her husband. He doesn't realize that she is known to him, that she's just tolerating his touch. George, what about the word touch?
Word touch appears twice.
Twice in 280,000 words.
How's it used?
As a noun, a touch better, just a touch.
She's afraid of touch. of personal contact.
She's not afraid to touch Alex. I mean, she may not use the word, but she gets her point across.
Here's a fun one. The phrases "I will always" and "I will never" each appear exactly 631 times.
Exactly?
Well, I will always appears 633 times, but it's close enough. And you sat up a little.
Sounds like conflict to me.
Love, loyal, forever. This woman is afraid of being abandoned.
An older couple may have just given a ride to our fugitives.
They didn't kill him?
Nope. Said they were rather likable. Dropped them off about 70 miles outside of Steamboat, right along the old Barber Parkway.
Good.
And you know, I was thinking, why didn't we take their car? Yeah, I was hoping that we can catch some spring training, because Mesa's only a couple hours away from here, and the Angels are in Tempe.
We're not going to Tempe.
But you just said
I said we're not going.
Josie, look, there's your kids.
What?
We miss you.
Why'd you do that? I'm sorry, Josie. We can go back.
No, we can't go back.
Or we can be a
No, we cannot go back. Don't you hear me? We can't go back. They don't exist anymore. We don't exist anymore. You will never, ever play in the majors.
There's nothing left of our lives.
Baby, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay?
I'm scared, Josie.
I know you are. But listen, we're gonna be all right. I promise. Didn't I promise I'd take care of you?
Josie?
Right where she said you'd be.
Picked the right time to release that tape. Probably saved that boy's life.
I told you, I'm like, I don't know where she's going.
Well, she had to have some place in mind.
No. And you know what? And even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you.
Why'd she give you up, Alex?
I don't know. She just got mad.
About what? We say the dumbest things when we're angry. You don't want the last conversation you ever had with her to be an argument, do you? What was it over?
Tempe. I wanted to go to Tempe.
And she didn't.
Going kind of easy on him, don't you think?
Well, he's not going to get anywhere abusing a kid who's been abused his whole life. Yeah, George, it's Sam. Yeah, listen, I want you to do something for me. I want to see if she has any connections to Tempe, Arizona, all right? Yeah.
So, what are you? Angels fan? Padres? Maybe you wanted to play someday. Be in the show.
Yeah.
Only no one believed in you. Encouraged you. But Josie did. She was there for you when no one else was. Not your coaches. Your stepfather, the bastard who beat you. Told you every day of your life you'd never amount to anything. I'm not excusing what you've done, Alex. But I know a little something about being in over your head. What it feels like to be in love. When it's just you and her and nothing else matters but waking up in each other's arms. What you feel for Josie is what any young man your age would feel. But with those feelings comes responsibility. Josie is an adult. Buying you a gun to protect you from your stepfather may feel like love, but look at the mess you're in. And when she realized that wasn't betrayal, Alex. She gave you up to save your life. Do the same for her. Tell me where Josie is before she gets hurt.
Oh, no.
You know, you should listen to yourself sometime.
Never trust anyone who takes his own advice.
That's one thing that bothered me. Why didn't she want to go to Tempe? No, I got George on it already, but...
Maybe that's where she was abused. Maybe by giving up Alex, she was admitting defeat. Planning to end a physical life where her emotional life died.
I found something in '83, the year after Got a Hold on My Heart came out. Josie's mother filed for a marriage license that same year.
I thought she never remarried.
No, she didn't, or, at least they never filed a joint return. The other name on the license is Lawrence Karsh, and he moved to Tempe 11 years ago. He sold his practice, and he moved there in August of '88.
His practice?
Yeah, he's an orthodontist.
Personal, intimate, requires trust. That's the guy. He's the one who molested her.
Get me the address, George.
It's on its way.
She was within 70 miles of Tempe at one point, then turned and headed back in the opposite direction.
She must have thought about killing him, but she couldn't.
Josie. Rick took the girls out.
Girls out.
Honey, everyone's looking for you.
How's Larry? Have you talked to him recently?
Josie, you didn't do something to Larry. Honey, you need to go to the police.
I didn't get a card from him this year. I look forward to his cards. They always make me smile. Do you like my smile? And you paid enough for it, but it was worth it. You know, all that time, all that money, sending me back again and again and again, till it was perfect.
Josie, why?
I trusted you. Even after I told you what he was doing, he did nothing. Nothing. Continued to date him, pursue him.
You were just a child. You had such a vivid imagination.
You said I was lying, that I was jealous, that I didn't want you to marry him, so I was trying to come between you. Preoccupied with sex, I was throwing myself at him. I mean, he's only human, right? Had to be something that I was doing.
Josie.
I mean, even after you knew what he was doing, you kept sending me back to him. To sit in his chair with his fingers in my mouth, touching me, making me touch him.
No.
You knew what he was doing, and you just let him do it. No.
Get the paramedics.